My name is Paul Pettis. In the November election of 2016, I will be your independent write-in candidate for President of the United States of America. It is our freedoms and liberties that make America great and keep America great. We, the people, need to take back all of our freedoms and our republic. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands. Let's read the Constitution of the United States of America. Article 4, Section 4. The United States shall guarantee to every state in this Union a republican form of government. Let's listen to one of our founding fathers, James Madison, speaking on our republic, people, and liberties at the Virginia Ratification Convention in 1788, speaking in favor of our federal Constitution. As we listen to his words, reflect on how the modern-day federal government and American people have failed to live up to his words, his hopes, his expectations.
Since the general civilization of mankind, I believe there are more instances of abridgment of the freedom of the people by gradual and silent encroachments of those in power than by violent and sudden usurpations. But on a candid examination of history, we shall find that turbulence, violence, and abuse of power by the majority trampling on the rights of the minority have produced factions and commotions which, in republics, have more frequently than any other cause produced despotism. If we go over the whole history of ancient and modern republics, we shall find their destruction to have generally resulted from those causes. If we consider the peculiar situation of the United States, and what are the sources of that diversity of sentiment which pervades its inhabitants, we shall find great danger to fear that the same causes may terminate here in the same fatal effects which they produced in those republics. This danger ought to be wisely guarded against.
America, you are not guarding against the gradual encroachment of the freedom of the people through the growing despotism of the Democrat and Republican parties. All because of your fear. You have given away some of your freedom and have done so only for the illusion of security. You cannot gain security by giving away your freedoms. For us to be secure, we need all of our freedoms. For all of us to be secure. James Madison went on to say,
I hope the patriotism of the people will continue and be a sufficient guard to their liberties.
America today and recently giving away your freedoms and doing so only for the illusion of security. Shame on you. The Democrat-Republican parties being willing to take our freedoms in exchange for the illusion of security. Shame on you. America, we need to shore up our patriotism and take back all of our freedoms. And together, we the people can take back our country, our power, and our Constitution. I hold in my hand the supreme law of the land. It's actually the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States of America. But the Constitution of the United States of America is the supreme law of the land. Article 6 of this Constitution. This Constitution and the laws of the United States, which shall be made in pursuant thereof, and all treaties made or which shall be made under the authority of the United States, shall be the supreme law of the land, and the judges in every state shall be bound thereby. anything in the Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary notwithstanding. Let's read how laws are put into effect and the role the President has in doing so. Article 2, Section 1. Before he enter on the execution of his office, he shall take the following oath or affirmation. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. The Democrat and Republican Party candidate for president, so many times you hear them talking, and they will talk as if they by themselves, they will say they by themselves are going to take all this money and spend on something over there. Or they by themselves are going to take this money and go over here and for some new project. Let's read the supreme law of the land and see how every law, every order, and every resolution takes effect. Article 1, Section 7. All bills for raising revenue shall originate in the House of Representatives, but the Senate may propose or concur with amendments as on other bills. Every bill which shall have passed the House of Representatives and the Senate shall, before it becomes a law, be presented to the President of the United States. If he approve, he shall sign it, but if not, he shall return it with his objections to that House in which it shall have originated, who shall enter the objections at large on their journal, and proceed to reconsider it. If after such reconsideration 2/3 of that House shall agree to pass the bill, it shall be sent together with the objections to the other House, by which it shall likewise be reconsidered, and if approved by 2/3 of that House, it shall become a law. But in all such cases, the votes of both houses shall be determined by yeas and nays, and the names of the persons voting for and against the bill shall be entered on the journal of each house respectively. If any bill shall not be returned by the President within 10 days, Sundays excepted, after it shall have been presented to him, the same shall be a law, in like manner as if he had signed it, unless the Congress by their adjournment prevent its return, in which case it shall not be a law. Every order, resolution, or vote to which the concurrence of the Senate and House of Representatives may be necessary, except on a question of adjournment, shall be presented to the President of the United States, and before the same shall take effect, shall be approved by him, or being disapproved by him, shall be repassed by 2/3 of the Senate and House of Representatives, according to the rules and limitations prescribed in the case of a bill. We see here the authority of the President. We see here the authority the President has in making laws. He may sign laws, orders, and resolutions passed by Congress. He may veto them. He may let them pass without his signature. What other powers does the President have in regard to making laws? Article 2, Section 3. He shall from time to time give to the Congress information of the state of the Union and recommend to their consideration such measures as he shall judge necessary and expedient. He may on extraordinary occasions convene both houses or either of them. The President can recommend to Congress for their consideration. Listen to their words. Read the Constitution. Listen to the words of every presidential candidate and read the Constitution. Get together with your friends, watch my messages, read and study the Constitution of the United States of America. Get informed, be informed, stay informed, stay free. When we the people elect Paul Pettis to the office of president in a landslide victory, it will be the greatest mandates, one of the greatest mandates of the American people since 1776. There will be 9 issues I will recommend to Congress for their consideration. The 9 issues of this campaign. 1, no income tax. Income tax is immoral and evil. Repeal the 16th Amendment. 2, take back, restore, maintain all the freedoms and constitutional rights endowed to every American citizen. 3, save our young people with an end to war and bring about peace through a foreign policy based on respect and diplomacy with all nations. 4, improve the relationship with our closest neighbors, Canada, Mexico, Russia, China, the Pacific and Caribbean island nations and states. 5, major education reform. 6, major health care reform. 7, balance the budget and pay down the debt. 8, prison reform. And 9, which y'all are all going to enjoy, create a very exciting new homestead law. In future messages, I will go into detail on each of these 9 points. For now, remember, we, the people, together can have a great revolution. We need more peace and compassion. We need more kindness and understanding. We need justice for everyone. My name is Paul Pettis. I wrote this message. My name is Paul Pettis. I approve this message.